My name is Ronnie Hughes. I'm an artist. I live in Sligo at the moment. At the moment, I live in Sligo. I've been here for 25 years, so it's a very long moment. In Fidelity, I have a number of works hanging. Genesis 1 and 2, they are made from sort of crystalline type forms. I take a small number of elements and then I kind of develop these over time until until a larger or sort of more complex entity or state has been formed. Ultimately, I'd like the work to be both interesting to look at and to think about. The other painting, Silhouette, that's there from that period was part of a couple. There was another one called Prosthetic, and both of those paintings were made using a cup from a jockstrap, which I still have somewhere in the studio here. It's sitting right there, you see it at the moment? It's just sitting, poking out there over the little, well, it's painted now, I'll show you, yeah. It's just the particular sort of synthetic shape I kind of thought was kind of interesting. So I was using it in one painting to make something that was very kind of ordered, but in Silhouette, I then sort of mutated it and ended up making it something that was not as recognizable. I like forms that are kind of poetic, and that you have to kind of grapple with them, you know, and I like things that resist that sort of sense of gestalt where you recognize, oh yeah, that's what it is. Good art that you come back to again and again, as opposed to sort of graphic design or something, it tries to resist or thwart that idea of someone going, oh yeah, I know what that is. I got into art really almost by accident. My father was a chef and he used to captain Ireland when they would compete abroad in the kind of culinary Olympics, and they used to make lots of sort of centerpieces and sort of decorative things, and so I used to make sort of sculptures and paintings and with food colouring and that type of stuff. But I never ever thought of it as a career. It was just an activity. It was things I liked doing, like making models, or just like drawing and stuff like that. I get the inspiration from my art from a range of different sources. It can be from ideas, that I have or that I've read, from books. It can be from looking at other art. It can be just from the process itself, in all sorts of ways. I'm interested in one of sort of discovery and of invention. Like for me, being creative is about trying to, I suppose, like a drawing out of something from within you. Yeah, each time I go into the studio, it's always with the hope that I kind of make something fresh that I haven't kind of seen before. Trying to create a circumstance where just things can flow. That's where inspiration comes from for me. The pandemic has affected me in a number of ways. Generally, the main thing for me, one thing I really missed is just this panic that you would get now and again, that you would realise I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything. And one thing I love to do is go and see exhibitions and to be able to take like our sort of mini breaks and fly off to other cities and see, to do various things for me to see art. And the fact that I haven't been able to do that for months, and the fact that galleries everywhere have been closed, is odd and slightly disturbing, and of course then shows, everything just goes up in the air really. Literally just this week finished a large commission for Facebook in their new Ballsbridge offices in Dublin. So that was like a 30-metre by 3 metres high project, and that was pretty physically demanding. So it was quite different. I haven't worked on that scale before. Also, currently a show online, one of these virtual shows. So it has a bunch of new work that I've made over the last, I guess 8 or 9 months. I mean, it's an odd thing because really most art is about sort of presence. It's about being there in front of something actual. But having said that, it's getting a lot of traffic. A lot of people are kind of going and visiting, and there's interest in the work. So don't knock it. Maybe it's something positive to come out of this.